Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. My name is Nurat Leadi and I'm the founder of Muslima Teachers Nigeria. In this video, I will be sharing with us 10 tips for decorating your classroom. I hope you find it very useful. The first is pay attention to your door. Obviously, the door is the first thing your students see and even outsiders see before going into your classroom. Pay attention to your door. There's several door decorations on Pinterest.com. Feel free to browse through their collection to get some inspiration. I also always like to put the names of my students on my door because it's really welcoming. And I also like to have an inspirational message, something saying like this is a room of stars, or you're all awesome, or we're blasting off to success, welcome to a fantastic term. I like to make the door very inspirational and, with a lot of energy. So you might want to incorporate that as well. The second thing is try to use primary colors in your classroom, especially if you're in a primary school. What are primary colors? Red, yellow, blue. If you want some secondary colors, which are green, orange, and purple, you don't want a riot going on in your classroom. So try to have a theme with your colors. Don't use, as we know, too many cooks spoil the broth, right? So you don't want too many colors. Be consistent with your colors. The third point is ensure that your decoration ties in with what you're learning. Make your decorations functional. It's nice for them to be pretty, but also let it be functional. So if you're learning about skeletons that term, have something on skeletons. If you're learning about Roman numerals, have something on that. Don't just avoid using random decorations. Be intentional about your decorations. The fourth point, start decorating early. Those that have worked with me before can attest to this. I'm really fascinated about beautiful classrooms, so I try to start decorating as early as possible, because if you wait till school resumes, you might not have the time. As soon as kids come in, you're dealing with their emotional issues, you're dealing with their physical issues, you're dealing with their academic issues, you're dealing with school management, you have a million meetings to attend to, you're dealing with parents, there's no time. So usually, I start decorating my class 2 weeks, 1 week before resumption, because I want everything to be in their proper places. So I'll advise that you do that. Sometimes it might even take you using your resources, using your holiday time to do it. But if you really think it's important to have a nice looking classroom, it might be worth the sacrifice. So start decorating early, don't wait. The moment is the first day of school, you know how it is, teachers, there's no time. So try to start decorating before the kids resume. The fifth point is leave a board for kids' work. I know this is a mistake I used to make when I started teaching. My class would be fully decorated and it would be all my work. It doesn't work like that. We know you're a fantastic decorator. You've gone to university, you're awesome. Don't let it be that way. Leave room for kids' work. It could be what they have written, what they have drawn, what they have painted, what they have made. Children are usually very proud to see their work up there. It gives them that sense of, achievement. Also, when parents come in, they like to see their kids' work on the board. Even visitors, it's a good way of showing off your school. People don't want to see what you have done as teachers. The school wasn't created for teachers. The school was created for students. So people want to see what you have been able to make out of the kids in your custody. So please leave out 1 or 2 boards to show the work of the children you're teaching. I'm going to share 5 awesome websites for inspiration and for resources you can quickly download, print off, and paste in your classroom. Instantdisplay.co.uk is phenomenal. She has awesome banners. She has lettering sets. I know when I decorate my class, I use a lot of letters. So I might want to spell like welcome to year 5. So I want like WE, different fancy letters in different themes. Just check out instantdisplay.co.uk. She is amazing. And like 99% of her resources are free to download anyway. So what are you waiting for? Hurry up to instantdisplay.co.uk now to download resources. She has banners, she has posters on different topics like numeracy, English, what have you. You're going to love her website. Tipper.co.uk is amazing as well. Sparklebox.co.uk is fantastic. Different resources, especially if you're teaching like lower primary, different resources for phonics, just name it, everything is there. Of course, Pinterest.com. If you're a teacher, you should be using Pinterest.com. You should have that app. Go download the app right now for inspiration and different things you can do. Last but not the least, twinkle.co.uk. I adore that website. I know, yeah, not all the resources there are free, but there's some useful free ones. You can get motivational posters there. You can get banners I know in my classroom then I would have a board for numeracy. I would have one for literacy. You can have one for Arabic. You can have one for Quran. You can have one for science, PSHE. You can get different banners from twinkle.co.uk for these boards. Number 7, invest in a laminating machine. I got a laminating machine like 4 years ago, I think. It was about 14,000 naira. I don't know how much it is now, but it's been super useful. I still use it. Once you download these resources, print them. Once you've printed them, laminate them. You can use them for years. I use my resources for years. Once it's laminated, very good. Even if you don't teach that class again, you can give somebody else. You can use them. Invest in storage. I used to have raffia bags to keep stuff in. If you're a school manager watching this or a school leader, you want to invest in like cupboards or bags for teachers to be able to store these things so they can reuse them and they're well organized. For labels as well, on Sparklebox you can get labels to organize your things. Like my math resources are here, numeracy resources are here, just to keep things really organized. 10th point, I want to talk about backgrounds for your bulletin boards. When I started teaching, I would use cardboards, but I realized that isn't really sustainable. Number one, cardboards are harder to use because you have to put like 5 or 6 pieces of cardboard to cover the board. So I went for fabrics. In Nigeria, I don't know if you're a Nigerian, you might know what we call aba lining. Ladies especially use it for their fabrics. I think I used to buy it for 170 naira per yard or something. I don't know how much it is right now, but they come in different colors: blue, yellow, red, black. They make fantastic backgrounds for your boards, and the beautiful thing is they're reusable. You can use them for years. You can take them off. You can't really do that with cardboards. You can't reuse cardboards, and it's just better for the environment because it's reusable. So any day, anytime for your bulletin boards, I would recommend that you use aba lining. I'll try to attach a picture of it if I find it to this video so you have an idea of what I'm doing. However, you need staple guns. I'll try to attach a picture of that as well. I use staple guns to fix the fabric onto the board to make it stick, and then I put my banners on top of it and my pictures on top of it. So that's it pretty much. Own your class, and kids love beautiful classrooms. And I don't know about you, but for me, once I walk into my classroom at 7:30 a.m. and I see everything looking, really prim, proper, beautiful, it gives me that energy and enthusiasm to go ahead with the day and be happy with what I'm doing. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, like, share, comment wherever you're watching this. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in another video soon. Masalam.